Okay, let's talk about it. Sometimes your most powerful revelations come through your most painful situations. Sometimes your most powerful revelations come through your most painful situations. That's why I always say, don't despise nothing that you've been through in life. I always say that. I always say that. I tell my children that. I tell myself that. I always say that in life. Never despise nothing that you've been through. Because without that painful situation, you wouldn't have got your greatest revelation. Sometimes it does require us to go through painful situations, because sometimes I feel like I'll give this as an example. When I say the most painful situations will bring you to your greatest revelations, and I'll use myself as an example. Back in 2019, I spoke on this maybe 5 years ago, but back in 2019, I was in a relationship with Marco, the person I live with, and we was together for like 2 years. And out of nowhere, clear blue, out of the clear blue sky, out of nowhere, he ended up dying in a car accident at 4 a.m. in the morning, out of nowhere. I got a call from his daughter's mother, and she said to me, Danielle, I don't know how to tell you this. She said, but Marco passed away. And she said he was in a car accident. He had a heart attack. And I think at that time, it was back in February, where it was black ice. He hit a utility pole, and he was left outside, and he didn't make it. Still to this day, that's a lot for me to take. But I'll say this. That was